feeling I've ever experienced in my life. It was fear and sadness all at the same time.
I felt it before I saw it. This palpable danger. As it passed out the door, the feeling of dread went away.
Daniel fears that the shadow is an ominous manifestation of the pilot, and his presence is an omen that something terrible is about to happen. The Lennox family soon moves to a new home on the other side of town. For the next couple of weeks, things are peaceful. Rebecca and Daniel put the past behind them.
He didn't like the clip.
Hello? Oh, hi, Tom. Yeah, sure. Tonight will be fine. Okay, great. Thanks. Bye. They found something.
What?
The thing I wanted the most from the paranormal investigators was validation. I didn't necessarily want to get rid of the entities because I don't believe that they can be gotten rid of. In the same way that she didn't ask them to come around, I don't think she can ask them to leave either.
That night, Rebecca and Daniel meet with the CPRI team.
This article is from the Daily Press. It's dated March 16th, 1950.
Two pilots ferrying P-51 Mustangs crashed 600 yards from the couple's former home. Before revealing the rest of their findings, Varanus has some questions for Rebecca.
We wanted to make sure that we weren't being fooled. I think Rebecca was being very honest, but we have to make sure that the information she's giving us, there's some accuracy there. So we comprised a little test for her.
Rebecca, look at these names, these photographs.
He gives her a list of names without telling her which one is the pilot.
This is him, Harold Schultz. Only his friends called him Hank. And the other pilot was William Wellerman.
Rebecca easily picks out the names of the two pilots mentioned in the newspaper article.
It was a moment of just shocking revelation that, my gosh, she just had a list of 20 names. She picked two out, and she even gave more information than what they had given her.
Then Tom asks her to identify the pilot, Harold Schultz, from a lineup of photos.
Harold Schultz's photo isn't here.
You're right.
It was pretty exciting to actually see it firsthand and witness it. Was this a laboratory environment, with sensors tied to somebody's brain? No, it was not. But we felt it was a good enough test for what we were trying to do at the time.
Without a name, the little boy is untraceable.
What about Elizabeth?
According to records at William and Mary, Elizabeth Pratt Jones lived on Henry Street during the 1700s. Her husband was a failed businessman, and the state confiscated the family's property to cover their debts.
It seems that Rebecca's supernatural gift attracted Elizabeth in Williamsburg, over 30 miles from Rebecca's home.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
It's a huge leap, but it's still really hard to overcome that fear of coming out of the closet, so to speak, with this.
Since the move, Rebecca has not seen or heard the little boy or the pilot. She believes that their spirits are somehow connected to the old house, and they were drawn to her because of her sixth sense. Over time, Rebecca learns to accept her gift.
Right now, I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on it. But I also know enough to know that I can't predict what tomorrow might bring as far as this sighting and hearing the entities goes. I could see one tomorrow. I could see one as I'm walking out to my car to take the kids to school. You never know.